Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Okay, you guys, before we start today's episode, I want to talk to you about our sponsors, IPVanish. And we've got a chance for you to win $500 from IPVanish. There's a link in the episode description with a video. You'll need IPVanish to watch that video. Otherwise, it will be restricted. The video will have the next clue for how to win $500. All right, let's start the show. Everybody, welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. What's up, you guys? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's going on?
Alex and I are fine.
We're good. I'm genuinely fine.
Me
are
too.
You fine, Kim? Okay,
yeah.
Good. Yeah, we're fine.
I need to do my makeup.
We started the show.
I forgot.
Can I tell you I already thought you had makeup on?
Well, I do probably a little bit from last night, to be honest. Sometimes I'll take my makeup off and there still be makeup on my face. I'm like, did I not take it all? Does that happen to you?
Well, I don't use makeup remover because I get nervous. Like, I don't like rubbing under here. I feel like it's already wrinkling enough under my eyes and I don't like rubbing it with something.
I don't even touch my skin anymore.
So what do you do? How do you get your makeup off?
No, I'm just saying, like, no, I agree, but like I try not to touch my skin because I'm like, everything wrinkles more. It's a nightmare.
Right. So I take my makeup off with my face wash. Like, as I'm washing my face, I very gently just rub around my eyes and get the makeup off like that. And I look like a monster afterward. Like, I have to wash my face at night before bed and then again in the morning to be able to reapply makeup. Otherwise, it's just still all around my eye.
Oh, yeah. I got this stuff. You see this stuff?
What's this? What's happening?
This is called color corrector, and it's for the bags under my eyes. And I get it in this color. What?
Are we doing a makeup tutorial right now? This is very new for us.
Maybe. I just forgot to put it and my eyes looked really baggy, so I just wanted to make sure I have it for the pod. So, like, if you want to know how color corrector works, watch me do it probably wrong.
Wait, I do want to know, because when I turned my camera on, the only thing that I could see right now are these circles under my eyes, which definitely, like, partly they're a shadow. But I was saying just before you came on that I wish I could have, like, tiny little spotlights that just follow the bags under my eyes that just, like,
this is sort of what this is for.
Lit.
Yeah. This is like fake light under your eyes.
Yeah, that's what my shit needs. I can't believe you're doing your makeup on the podcast. I love it. How was your election day? How are things in LA? Are they crazy? Are people fucking shaming people who don't have a sticker on?
Yeah, people are going pretty hard. I mean, right now it's calm. Everyone's still a little hopeful. Is it over? It's not over, right? I turned it off a few hours ago, and I've just been like avoiding it at all costs, to be honest, because the last time Trump was elected, I did down a bottle of wine and end like 3 friendships. So it was a lot, and I'm trying not to go there again. I'm trying to just mind my own business and find my own peace.
I think that's great. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm like so over it. Are you?
Yeah. I'm over. So when I see somebody proudly wearing an I voted sticker, it makes me actually hate them. I don't know why. I'm like, I get it. You voted. Just fucking put this. You ruined a shirt for that sticker.
Right.
Like, are you happy? Are you happy you ruined your shirt to put that sticker on it? That's the sticker.
Right.
There's so many things in the world that are fucking awesome that we could have stickers for. And
also just stickers are stupid in general.
The stickers are stupid. Unless they're these babies. They're worth a lot. Oh,
God, don't bring up these stickers. How dare you, Alex? On our very own pod, you're going to bring up our fight stickers?
Those are all fight stickers, Kimmy. I love them. I stick them on me sometimes.
What do you think of the corrector?
I mean, I think, I swear I thought you were wearing makeup beforehand, but you do look like more vibrant
refreshed.
now. You look ready for the
right?
pod. Are you ready for the damn pod?
Not yet. I got to do my mascara and my
damn
eyes still. What, you don't like this?
Shit.
It's like we're getting ready and talking together.
I mean, I do like it. I'm just not sure how everyone else is going to, but honestly, fuck them.
What do they want me to do? I mean, I would just normally just be sitting here. I'm just doing one more thing with my hand.
No, that's true. Listen, I'm not complaining.
If anything, I'm doing more. It's more entertainment. Jesus.
Have you ever applied fake eyelashes?
No.
Okay.
I would never, because I don't have the manual dexterity. I can barely do my makeup.
Okay. That makes me feel better. Well, I tried to apply them, not even on myself. I tried to put them on Shannon last week, and it was pretty bad.
Was it?
It was pretty bad. It was like
unimpressive.
It was like there was like a solid gap between the real eyelashes and the fake ones that was just so noticeable. It was bad.
What was it for, a Halloween makeup?
Yeah, it was for, she was being Staten Island trash. So it actually worked out well. I
love that. Yeah, so then it would have been worse.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good for the costume.
Sorry, my mic came out. How was your Halloween? I saw that you dressed as a beautiful mermaid.
I went all in this Halloween.
I saw you did really good.
I had so much fun. I've never worn a wig before in my life, and now I'm like almost tempted to just be like an everyday cosplay person.
They're pulling it up on your Instagram. I want to see.
Yeah, I want a wig for every day. I don't know what to say.
This is incredible. It's so cute. You look like a real mermaid.
I didn't have a costume 12 hours before all of this.
Did you feel like a mermaid?
I felt like such a mermaid. Okay, I went to a Halloween party and lots of people had awesome costumes, but the way that I felt in my bones, like I had the best costume there.
Oh, I love that. You probably didn't, but I love that for you. I'm just kidding.
I didn't. I'll tell you right now, I straight up didn't. There were 3 girls who were dressed as the Manson Girls, and they just like nailed it. Like,
the Manson Girls?
Yeah, like Manson.
Oh, Charles Manson. I was like, Marilyn Manson?
No.
Okay, I see.
There were lots of great costumes.
I kind of like your costume more than that. I think you beat them. Was there any more? Yeah.
There was a spooky doll who she did like her makeup so her eyes looked like doll eyes and like had like drawn on lashes.
Now you beat that.
I beat that.
Yeah.
There were 5 Ronald McDonalds.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I thought I was going to hate the fact that 5 people were dressing as Ronald McDonald's at this pretty small, socially distanced party.
Right.
But
if there's 5, I got to tell you right now, if there's 5 Ronald McDonald's, there's no social distancing going on. There's already 5 of one costume.
I guess so, but we've been a group that's together the whole. I thought I was going to hate seeing 5 Ronald McDonald's walk around, and when I tell you, it was really nice to have so many Ronalds there.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of comforting. It was like, it just felt like Mickey D's, you know?
Yeah, no, I've never seen a Ronald McDonald's and a Mickey D's once, actually.
Hold on.
Actually, the whole McDonald's crew is terrible at showing up and showing face at their own place. I've seen the cow at Chick-fil-A multiple times.
McDonald's is doing all of this wild fucking advertising shit with like the Travis Scott burger and this and that. I don't see why they don't just fucking bring the whole cast into McDonald's. Like, you just show up at McDonald's to get a burger and Ronald is there.
Dude, I would like to see the Hamburglar. How do you say that?
No, I'm just gonna let you say it again.
You know, it's Did you hear my computer?
No.
Oh,
God. Oh, did Siri ask you a question about our fucking conversation again?
Yeah, I said, how do you say that? And she said, it was what I was programmed to say. I was like, okay, bitch, mind your business. Like, no,
shut up. We're talking about the Hamburglar, Siri.
Right. So yeah, I would love to see the Hamburglar. I can't. The Hamburglar.
That was good.
The Hamburglar. I have to say it like that or it won't come out. I'd love to see the Hamburglar. Why does it come out like that?
Why are you saying it in cursive?
I'd love to see the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Like, it's like burglar, like somebody who steals from you, and ham at the beginning.
Say it. Say
Hamburglar. Hamburglar.
Hamburglar. Hamburglar. Hamburglar. Hamburglar.
Hold on. Can we see the whole McDonald's cast? Because I know there's more characters and I can't think of one of them.
The Hamburglar, and then there's the
Grimace. But like, what does he do? Like, what's Grimace's thing?
What the fuck is that blob thing? Yeah, that's that fat purple thing. Francis says be fat and purple. That's all he does is be fat. That's all he does.
Can we see the whole family?
Oh, wow, there's a lot of them.
Way more than I expected, to be honest.
I didn't know that there was a pirate involved.
Can we? I'm sorry to ask for so much.
Really? To be honest, this is like stand up. It's like, I didn't know so many other people did it. I thought it was just Bert Kreischer. I've never seen anyone else in a club.
Ronald's taking all that goddamn glory, stealing it from the rest of them.
Right. Look at me over. Look at me, the little pom in the corner. Like, can I get a spot?
Can I get a little spot?
Mayor McCheese.
Mayor McCheese. Okay, the Big Mac is literally a character.
Wow.
Captain Crook. Why are these guys all bad? The evil Grimace. What's the burglar? Like,
Mayor politics?
Is Ronald McDonald meant to be some sort of superhero who's actually against the rest of his gang, or are they all just a fucking bunch of degenerates?
Why do they make them all criminals? What's going on here?
Why are they criminals? Yeah, I would think that like I'd be more likely to buy my children fast food from a group of good example characters. Yeah.
God. Yeah, I want my kids to get their fruit, their shit from VeggieTales. Those guys. I'm a cucumber. I love Jesus.
Okay, they used to make us watch VeggieTales all the time. I went to Catholic school.
I didn't go to Catholic school and they made us watch VeggieTales. How fucked up is that?
That actually seems fucking wrong because VeggieTales is the most religious thing I've ever seen. It's literally more religious than the Bible. It's like you can't get away from God in VeggieTales.
I don't understand.
What?
The chat. This Jay Gomez fight journal. Did you mean to send that?
Yeah, what's happening?
Can you keep Lewis out my podcast?
Excuse me. This is rude.
This is rude. I don't need Bobby pacing about Lewis's podcast on my podcast. This is my time. Now I got to say his name out loud on my shit.
Should we punish Bobby?
Let's punish Lewis. In fact, let's punish Lewis. Okay. Oh, there's McDonald's fandom. Oh, yeah. God.
I was just looking up McDonald's characters' backstories. Because like why do they exist if there's no story about them? They just fucking stand around? They just eat McDonald's all day? I don't believe
Ronald McDonald, a primary icon of McDonald's, is a clown with a red hair and a big red smile. Originally, he looked nothing compared to who he is today. Oh, God. Okay. So they describe the way he looks and all his friends. He has a dog. Did you know that?
No. Why? He obviously can't take care of a dog.
No, he's a man that's dressed as a clown. He's not well.
It's like, do you have to put your clown makeup on before you take the dog for a morning walk? That doesn't seem right.
Oh, God. You know, he was the first person who portrayed Ronald McDonald was the same guy who played Bozo the Clown.
Really? I was talking about this with my mom the other day. Ronald McDonald's just been coming up a lot this week. And she said that the first guy who played Ronald McDonald was a crack addict. But I don't know where she's getting this information.
Maybe Bozo the Clown was a crack addict.
That kind of adds up.
Yeah, if I was Bozo the Clown, I'd be doing crack. Absolutely. When I was a kid, when my sister was a kid, my mom had a birthday party for her at our house. Is it rude for me to clip my toenail right now?
Please do all of your self-care. Have a spa day. Let's just talk. Tell me about the clown that terrified your sister.
Well, it was my aunt, and she was definitely way too drunk to be a clown at a child's birthday party, and she was just smoking cigarettes and like chasing kids around, hammered.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I feel like to be a clown kind of makes sense, like in like the 1950s, all the way up to like the 70s. It's like if you just want to be a clown, man, I get it. But like being a clown today, there's just so much opportunity in this world of the future. Like, what made you decide
to be an adult who's a clown? Have you ever seen that movie? Or no, it was a TV show, True Life. Oh my God, if we can find a clip of it on YouTube or something. It was like True Life, My Parents Are Clowns. And it was just this girl who's like a teenager, and both of her parents are professional clowns, and like they never turned it off. Like even when they were out of costume, they still acted like clowns. It was horrible. I think it was True Life, My Parents Are Clowns. Can we see if we can find that?
Can I say True Life was one of the best shows ever? They absolutely need to bring it back. True Life, I'm in love with an amusement park ride, is one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
Was that a real episode?
Yes. You've never heard about this girl talking about like the stacks of metal, and she's like you're glistening with grease from your like. She literally wants to put this majorly enormous amusement park ride inside of her, and somebody decided to allow her to be in love with it. I don't know if they bought it for her or if she goes traveling with it.
She bought the whole amusement park ride or a part of it?
I don't know if she bought it or if she just travels with it, but it's like a thing. She's like, I love his jibs. You've never seen this?
No.
Hold on. We have to watch both of these True Life episodes right now. Let's do the jib one first because I want to come back around to the clown thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would love to check out this girl who's in love with her roller coaster. Like that's a fucking insane. People are in love with weird things. I saw something somewhere. Someone was in love with balloons and like the sound of the way that they would rub against each other.
Is it? I wonder, like how in love is love? Like what happens when they pop? You know?
Right. Oh my God.
Or like
that's so traumatic. That's like losing your wife.
You let one go and you're watching it fly away into the fucking atmosphere.
You go to tie it and you accidentally let go for a second. You're like, it's your first fart in front of me. I have the roller coaster one. Let's see it.
All right. I'm so excited for that. I can't believe you've never seen this. This is like classic.
Oh, this bitch.
Yes.
No, look at her. She's so horny under that.
She's the horniest person I've ever seen in a video.
1,000.
No.
She makes out with it.
You smell good.
She's talking to it. Yeah.
So noble, so proud, so strong. I not only love him for his sexual attraction, I mean, we're not talking about fetish here. I love him as a mate.
Someone's a size queen.
He feels so
Thing was fucking huge.
I can touch this guy.
I understood that part when they scrolled down from it. I was like, it is kind of hot. Just how big it is.
Brighter.
Look at its shape. If I was gonna love a theme park ride, it wouldn't be this one. Look at how dirty.
Object communicates back by telepathy.
She took
first of all
from it.
She took some grease from the part of the machine and then she rubbed it like under her nose, like if you were fingering a chicken, you smelled your fingers.
She rubbed it on her nose so that there's physically grease on her nose. It's like she thinks it's
Francis said 3 more trips to Six Flags on acid, and this is Alex.
Gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel this way about Nitro. It's the background on my computer. That's fine. Hold on. What are all the Raggedy Ann dolls? Where did these come into play?
Okay, does this bitch also fuck her Raggedy Ann dolls? Is this the same girl?
She's got 400 Raggedy Ann dolls.
Is this the same chick? She's got what happened to her?
As developmentally delayed. In first grade, she was classified as an emotionally disturbed student.
Yeah, bitch, she fucks roller coasters.
She is a loner who, since a child, has fixated on it.
I wonder if she's walked
Organs,
around
carousels, fans, globes.
Machines, spaceships.
Like the thing is so big, you would have to like walk around it a few times and eye it up and down to find the right part to put inside of yourself.
Right. You have to get one of those. You have to get one of those things that like wraps around the thing and your waist and climb up it, like you're climbing a tree while hunting.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta locate the dick on this thing.
She's like coming.
She's coming.
Can we turn it up? I want to hear what she's saying about it. Hold on. Can you go back a little?
Which is now covered.
Yeah. Right there.
Criteria for a diagnosis of Asperger's disorder.
Oh, don't make us feel bad.
I love the roundness of his
no excuse for this.
Top. I love him for the narrowness of his jibs.
Ew.
I love him for the elegant lines of his gondola, which is now covered up for the winter. I like the ribbing up underneath his name display there, too. Parallel lines that are coming down. And you see
this girl?
Oh, yeah, I see it, yeah. I love that.
I love him for the narrowness of his jibs.
She's so horny for this building.
You can't
I can't
say
believe
it's
what
not
I'm
real,
watching.
though. You cannot say this is not real.
No, because I've never seen someone look at something else more lovingly.
If somebody
no
could
one's
look at
ever
me like
looked at me the way she looks at her jibs.
If somebody could just look at me the way she looks at this narrow jib,
dude, I'm upset.
Go over the edge.
This is insane.
Your fluids. I want your fluids.
Was she saying I want your fluids?
Yes.
Wait, go back. Hold on.
Bitch, it's oil.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
It's oil in there.
Just as I'm starting to go over the edge, I just tell him, I want your fluids. I want your fluids. I want your fluids.
I do kind of the same thing with guys, but it sounds a little different.
It just seems more reasonable. Like, when the thing could hear you.
Ew, she's begging a jib for the jibs for their fluids.
Yeah, she also, she seems like, what's interesting to me is that she seems extremely like familiar with sex, right? But I'm not sure that she's ever done it with a human.
She seems very knowledgeable to first of all, to even be like, I want your fluids. I'm like, it took me hundreds of times of fucking to work up the nerve to say that.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't go with fluids. Like she's
no,
being like
fluids.
She's being very sensual, like almost like a writer about it. Like bathe me in your fluids. The narrowness of your jibs is
right.
Yeah,
she's very Edgar Allan Poe.
She truly is. It's just like if Edgar Allan Poe fucked a roller coaster. Whatever.
Whoa, that is mentally ill.
All right, guys, let's take a quick second to talk about our sponsor, Omigo. They are an amazing bidet brand changing the way that you poop. Omigo makes incredible modern bidets delivered right to your front door. With Omigo, you can turn any toilet into a bidet. It's so incredibly easy to install. No need to call a plumber. This is a DIY job. Think about it. You're pooping at home every single day, multiple times a day possibly. Why not treat your butthole with a little respect? It'll change your life and you'll never want to go back to using toilet paper.
You have to check them out. They have a bidet for every toilet, every butt, and every budget. Go to myomigo.com/Topix and take 15% off today. That's myomigo.com/Topix and take 15% off. Get a bidet today. All right, let's get back into the show. Did we find the other one?
My parents are clowns.
Oh, yeah, that one. I couldn't even remember what it was.
No, yeah, that stuck with me because I really want to see that one.
Oh, they're so embarrassing.
Was she an only child?
Yeah, she was an only child. And like, there was like a part where she had like a crush that was like, she was like trying to hang out with them. And then the parents came out all as clowns. It was bad. It was bad.
Why did I know she was going to be
your adult parents?
Why did I know she was going to be an only child? Like, I don't know what this is, but like clowns who get together, they would never have two kids. They would only ever just have one only child. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah. Yeah, because clowns, like they're very selfish people. They don't want to take care of too much, but they probably need the silliness of having a child around so they don't look fucking mentally ill.
The attention that they need from this poor kid. Oh,
And the kid is like the parent in the situation. Oh, it's True Life, season 11. I have embarrassing parents.
Right.
Okay.
It's just it's not available online. We have to. Like,
you know what? They be getting selfish with their shit online. I'm sick of it.
Really selfish. Really fucked up. Everything should be free.
Everything should be free. But yeah. I mean, I don't know. How would you feel if your parents were clowns?
I mean, I wouldn't be living here. I wouldn't be able, like, if they genuinely wouldn't stop being clowns, I think they just wouldn't stop no matter how much I asked them.
If they genuinely wouldn't stop being clowns.
Like if we'd had this conversation a couple times in the past and they would just made it clear that they were not going to stop, I think I would maybe be able to live with them until I was like 16. And then when I was like 16, I would have to go live with a friend for a little while and like get out. And I'd be like making, like I'd be trying to take it to court. Like I would be making up things like I have a insane fear of clowns. I need to go to a therapist to talk to them about how my dad and mom are clowns. Like I'd be making stuff up to get away from them.
Right. I also can't stand someone that has a fear of clowns. Isn't it the most annoying personality type?
Yes. And a lot of people, men too. There's a lot of men who are like, I don't like clowns. Like, what's wrong with you? What happened to you?
Yeah. It's like, grow up.
Grow the fuck up.
It's such a childish fear.
It's a dude. His name's Larry. He's just wearing makeup.
Dude, it's Larry. He's got a small dick. It's some dude with a small dick and makeup.
Yeah,
Larry.
I mean,
it's Larry. It's Larry. He watches TV. He goes home. He puts in a fucking TV dinner in the microwave. It's Larry.
I don't love weird people either, but to be afraid of them is like a little fucked up, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it was so funny. My sister came to LA for the first time. Well, like she's been LA before, but not since she was really young. And she came in for one of the first times like being an adult, and she was like excited. And then her first night here where she got in from the airport pretty late, and we're like back in my apartment getting ready for bed, and she's like, oh shit, I forgot contact solution. So I was like, oh, we're gonna have to go to the Rite Aid. And the only one opened at the time was the one like, like in Hollywood, like the worst place is like center Hollywood, like the touristy spot. That's where all the homeless people are. Like it's just a nightmare to go like to the touristy area of anything.
Right. Like Times Square or some shit.
Right. So basically that's where we had to go to Rite Aid. So we get there, and as we're pulling into the lot, there's this homeless lady, and she is right next to the car. And my sister's like, I don't think I want to get out. And right when she said that, the lady just starts coughing like so badly into the air, not covering her mouth, just into the air. You could like see her spit like flying through the parking lot. And she coughed for so long that it was like undeniable that she had COVID. It was just like, have you ever seen someone you're like, you for sure have COVID? I've never seen anyone with more COVID.
Maybe, but I feel like if I was homeless, I might be faking the COVID just to fuck with people.
Maybe, but this was a real cough from deep inside her soul. You could tell. Her face was getting red when she was coughing, like she couldn't breathe.
You could tell when it's like liquid in there somehow. Like,
yeah. You could see it in the air. The lights from the parking lot were shining down, and it was like when there's a fog and you could see the fog through the air. You could see her cough spits through the air. So we're like, okay, let's go to the other side of the parking lot. So we go into Rite Aid, we come out. When I come out, I have a rental right now, a car rental. And I went to go get in, and I had noticed an EMT truck pulled in, and they pulled in so close to my passenger side that I was like taking a long time to back out because I was scared I was going to scrape the sides of the things. So I was like going really slow. And then the EMT came out, and he was kind of cute. He was like, oh, are you trying to get out? And I was like, yeah. He's like, my partner will move it for you. And so the guy gets in and he pulls the truck. And as he pulls it out, me and my sister look to the right because, the area is clear. So I go to back up and I go, thank you. My window's down. We look to the right. We see another homeless woman. This woman has the look of like murder in her eyes. Like she's just coming towards the the EMT guy who's on my side. She's on I can see her through this side of the window. He's on this side talking to us, and she's coming around the car like this. And the EMT guy looks at me and my sister, and he goes, "You might want to roll your window up." And so I roll the window up and I lock the door. And I mean, it was like as she got to the window, and then she just starts trying to stab the EMT, and he's like dodging her knife stabs like over and over again. And me and my sister just backed out and left.
Wow, you almost witnessed a murder.
Yeah.
Actually.
And we could have also almost been murdered. And it was literally the first experience my sister got when she got to LA. So
this is immediately after getting there.
Yeah. I was like, this place is so fun. You should move here. And then that was the first thing that happened. I was like, it's not always like that. And she's like, almost a murder. It's not always like that. And then literally the next day someone got shot. It's not great here.
Well, when we were in LA last winter, remember that really scary homeless guy experience we had?
Whoa.
We were going to get brunch or maybe dinner with Emily and a few of her friends.
Tried to bite us.
He actually literally looked like a zombie on the street. We were like, is this the beginning? Like maybe he's patient zero of the zombies and this is happening. That's what it actually felt like.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, and he was just standing right outside the car that we needed to like get out of and go into the restaurant. It was awful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to say this right now. I think the homeless in LA are 2 to 3 times as bad as the homeless in New York.
I agree.
We have one. We have one in our neighborhood. I feel like I might have told this story last week, so stop me. But there's one homeless lady in our neighborhood who was like, I was in the car with Bobby and I think Frank, or we were picking up Frank.
Okay.
And she came up to my window, which was fully closed, and she knocked on it. So I rolled it down like a couple inches, like, bitch, you must know there's a pandemic. I'm not giving you the whole window. And she was like, yo, you got any money? You got any money for food? And I was like, I don't have anything. I don't have any cash on me. And which was the truth. And Bobby's he's like coming out of the deli and walking back into the car. And so she like targets him. She's like, well, what about you? You got any money? And Bobby was like, no, I don't have anything. And she's like, fuck. And he's like, I could give you this sandwich though. He had this like nice sandwich from home, full sandwich. And she's like, nah, I don't want that. And so I roll the window back up again, and she knocks on the window again, and I roll it down, and she goes, actually, I'll take the sandwich.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a lot.
She wanted it and then didn't want it and then took it again.
She wanted money for food, and then we offered her a sandwich, and she was like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for. And then she changed her mind, and so came back and knocked again, and she was like, I changed my mind.
Oh, God. You know, someone did something. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say I watched like we've been playing this game. I don't know if you've ever played Mafia, but we've been playing this game called Mafia in LA with like a bunch of the comics, and a bunch of us are fucking addicted to it. We're meeting up every night to play now, and it's like a huge issue, and we play for hours.
Remind me, I've played this as a kid. It's like a so big group game. And one person is the bad guy, and
you have like a group of, let's say, 10 people sitting in a circle, and you hand out a bunch of cards, and let's say all the cards are blank, and 3 of them have the letter M on them. You look at your card secretly. If you have the M on your card, you're Mafia. So that means out of the 10 people in the community, 3 are Mafia, and it's everyone's job to figure out who's Mafia before the Mafia agrees to kill them off individually. And the Mafia can kill you, but they are not allowed to speak to each other. Like you can't make it obvious that you're Mafia, so you're not trying to speak to each other. You're kind of like, if me and you are Mafia, we're looking at each other and looking at Bobby like, let's kill him. And then when it comes time to vote, the Mafia, one at a time, everyone closes their eyes, points at someone. So the Mafia has to hope that they all pointed at the same person to eliminate them. And if not, everybody wakes up and it goes, okay, nobody died. Oh, the Mafia is having trouble communicating. You're going, I think it's Alex. She's acting weird. And then it becomes this whole thing. And like people get voted off, and you use strategy because you can vote for someone off because they think you're going to, but then you're not going to. It's great. It's so good.
Wait, but how do the Mafia people know about each other? How do you know who's in the Mafia with you?
in the very beginning of the game, the guy there's someone narrating the game, the whole game. So there's someone like in charge controlling it, and the person narrating in the middle goes, "Everybody go to sleep, and only if you're mafia, open your eyes and look around." And 3 people will open their eyes and look at each other, and everybody will like see. And then the narrator will go, "I'm gonna give you each a number." And then he'll point to, and he'll go like Mafia 1. He'll like point to you and do the number 1, and then point to the second person, do number 2. And then so when it comes time to vote, everybody close your eyes. Mafia 1, open your eyes, point to who you want to kill. Okay, close your eyes. Mafia 2, point to who you want to kill. And hopefully the 3 mafia point to the same person. Then they can eliminate people slowly. And then it's just basically civilians versus mafia, whoever has the most at the end.
Have you ever narrated? I feel like this game is really fun with you narrating.
I have narrated, and I only did it once, and it was pretty fun, but I was just learning, so it wasn't as great. I was like a little confused by the rules and stuff, but I would love to narrate it now because I've been playing for like a week straight. But I was really bad at the game at first, and then now I'm a fucking champ. We got to play Mafia. It's so fun.
Nice. Okay, I'm down. Next time we're in a room together, we'll play Mafia.
Well, I don't remember what we were talking about before that. I was trying to...
We're talking about the homeless lady who didn't want a sandwich and then wanted a sandwich. But then it was funny. A few days later, we were going to my car. Harrington was with me, and I saw the same homeless chick was like, I guess, about to come up to Harrington, but he's definitely seen her so many times before that literally from like a few feet away, he was like, "No, don't have anything. Sorry, nothing. I have nothing." It was great. It was great.
Over her shit.
He was so over her shit. She's very aggressive. She comes up to you like real aggressive. And Harrington just fucking gave it back to her. I liked it.
Yeah. There was a lady in me and Lewis's old place, and she would come like chase us. And she had a beard, and James would always be like, "That's the lady with the beard." This is really funny. Fuck. And we were like that with her. We were like, "Go away. You do this every day."
Yeah,
Stop.
Enough is enough at a certain point. Like, fuck
Dude,
off.
I can't give you $1 every day. I mean, that's literally, that's too much money.
Yeah, $1 a day. That's fucking, I feel bad. You know, it's weird because I feel bad giving them change. It's like, if you can't give them $1, don't give them anything. I feel like change does nothing. It's 2020, like 25 cents is not going anywhere. I definitely give them
change.
I always feel guilty giving them change. Like, I feel like I need to have $1.
No, you should give them the change if you have it. I'm sure they'd appreciate the change. If you think about it, sometimes a couple dollars, you could get 4 ramens.
Right.
They're like a quarter a piece.
You know what it is? I never have any change on me. That's not like, I keep quarters in my car for parking.
And quarters are worth too much. The value is too high on them in New York.
And I never, when I'm outside of my car, I have like pennies and nickels and dimes. And I'm like, I'm not giving this to an actual human being and acting like I'm helping
rude.
them.
Pennies seem rude. Nickels and dimes seem fine.
17 cents seems rude. Like,
no, I don't think so.
No?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
No, because if 3 more people gave them that much, you know what I mean? Like, it adds up.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe if you got 17 cents from 10 people, you're living a good life, sister. That's so rude to say.
$1.70
a day. That's enough.
That's not bad. Jesus, I can't think.
You only need to do that 30 more times to be able to make rent.
30. Hold on, like that can't be true.
$33 a day is about what rent costs somewhere if you get cheap rent.
Okay, 33 more times in that one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna need to get $1 from if you're homeless. You need to get $1 from 33 people a day.
That's a lot of begging, man.
$1 from 33 people. I don't think so. It doesn't sound like a lot. Probably see hundreds of people. Yeah.
You think you get $33 just from asking people on the street?
But probably not consistently every day. That's the problem. It probably fluctuates. Probably one day you get 5, one day you get 50, one day you get none. You know what I mean?
Like being a stripper.
Yeah, but sadder.
Are you on stripper TikTok?
No, I'm not on Strip Talk.
I'll tell you.
I'm upset that you didn't call it strip talk too.
Strip talk, obviously. The algorithm on TikTok really thinks that I'm like considering being a stripper and like just need to be pushed over the edge, because I'm getting like 5-6 videos a day of girls being like, well, you don't have to do it, but like here's how much I worked today, and like here's my conditions, and like here's what I made, and they just like empty a fucking purse of fucking hundreds. Yeah.
They can make stripping look really tempting, to be honest. Like, it's one of those jobs where like if you see it at the wrong time, you might get in there.
Jump in. Yeah. But I mean, it's almost offensive. It's like, can I see art again? How come the algorithm really wants me to quit my job and strip?
Right. Yeah. Strippers make so much money.
Bobby said he dated a stripper. She had shoe boxes of cash under her bed and in her closets.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. My friend was a stripper, and she had just had a baby, and now she has like a baby in a huge house and like really nice stuff, and life just seems great.
Yeah, I get it. I couldn't do it just because
all
literally
respect
like
to strippers.
Yeah, I don't have the energy. It's like I was in dance class enough as a kid. I can't do sexy dance life like as an adult.
I don't even like to
too much energy.
I don't even like to stand in the shower. I'll sometimes just sit in the shower and let the water pour on me because I'm so lazy.
One of my major goals in life is to have a shower with a bench in it, but not like the kind like at that hotel room. Do you remember the hotel room we shared last year? I guess we were in the handicapped room.
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to make things like better about it because it was the fucking most awful room I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was like, well, at least the shower has a bench. And you were like, that's for wheelchair people.
That was one of the worst trips ever.
Yeah, that was bad. It's really sad. It was the last trip I ever took.
That was a bad closer. But it was also a good, like it was foreseeing the near future for sure.
Yeah.
You could feel like the vibes started of rough. Like 2020 were around during that area. It was all bad, chaotic.
They were like a cartoon pie that's like coming out so that you could sniff it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what 2020 did.
Like a pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm nervous to turn this pod off and turn the news on.
Yeah, I haven't been looking. I haven't looked since I woke up. I'm not. It's like, of course, I'm interested, but I don't really want to see the election results. Is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Second, scary. What else?
I believe that Johnny Depp lost his fucking thing against Amber Heard, and now is like definitely being called a woman assaulter.
No, because I really believe him. I don't think he's a woman assaulter at all. I think he's actually a victim of domestic violence.
I've been thinking she's crazy too, but I believe you guys have to check me on this, but I think he had a lawsuit against her for libel, like and like slander, for saying that, you know, she's saying that he attacked her and everything, and that these are wrongful claims and she can't just be saying this in public and whatever, and he lost. Like the court determined that she's telling the truth.
That is so mean.
Yeah.
He's a sweet baby angel, innocent face.
So is this podcast taking Johnny Depp's side? I'm ready. I'll go with you.
Allegedly we are.
I'll follow you wherever we're going, Kim. I just need to know.
I think we're going Team Depp. And I'm very rarely on the man's side.
Are you okay? Wait, actually looks like you're about to cry right now for some reason.
I'm holding in I was just holding in a couple yawns. I have a really, really, really bad migraine right now, and it's just getting substantially worse every minute, and it's making me start to yawn.
I mean, it's, I guess, not the best vibe to yawn on air, but like yawn, you've got a migraine. It's okay.
Thank you. My brain's trying to get more oxygen because I yawn when I get migraines.
The way that it genuinely looked like you were tearing up over Johnny Depp Really,
Johnny Depp, I've just been such a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean for years. And I just think that he's like a really good man.
Want to hear something fun? I don't really like those movies, and I call them Pirates of the Caribbean on purpose, just to piss people off.
Pirates of the Caribbean is annoying.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Right, but you don't say do you say it like that outside of the context of saying that movie?
It makes actually no sense now that I think about it, but I'm upset. Wow, why'd you just bring this out? Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No! It feels good to say it the wrong way and just make somebody angry.
Why'd you do that?
Sorry.
That's so rude.
You would never say I'm going to the Caribbean. You just wouldn't.
I would say I'm going to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But I'm watching Pirates of the Caribbean in the Caribbean.
Why would you ever do that? There's so many better things to do if you're in the Caribbean.
I'm sure someone's done that. You know, some dude tried to be like really original with this chick. And he was like, look what I got for us to watch tonight. And I was like, no.
I don't care how nice the trip is. We're breaking up.
We're breaking up.
If you're making me watch, I don't care what the rest of the trip is at all. If you're making me watch Pirates of the Caribbean while I'm in the Caribbean.
If you make me watch Pirates of the Caribbean in fucking Alabama when I have nothing to do, we're breaking up.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. It's
really
actually it's a good movie. I like it.
People like that franchise a lot, and I am not one of them.
It's okay. We all have our things. Yeah, I don't think he did it. I think Amber Heard seems pretty crazy. Didn't she cut off his finger?
Yeah, I believe she did. She did.
How is she getting away with this? She's a monster.
Can you imagine? Oh, I say I've thought of this a lot, but like even if by accident somebody's finger gets cut off and I'm the person in the room who needs to pick it up and put it on ice, that's literally one of my worst fears, having to put somebody's finger on ice.
Yeah.
I wonder if she did that for him or if he just had to do it for himself.
He did it for himself for sure. I don't think she cares. She don't give a fuck.
You cut off somebody's finger and just leave the apartment.
She took the finger with her and she made him come chase her for it. You know she did. You know she's like, you want this finger? You better come and get it. And I want your iPhone password too. You know she's crazy.
Oh, Kim, that is some crazy. I wouldn't even think of that. I can't even think of that.
Of taking the finger?
Taking the finger.
I would take the finger. If I cut off the finger, you're not. If I cut off the finger, you're not getting the finger back. Like I cut it off I didn't cut it off so you could just go get it put back on.
I know you would take the finger.
I would absolutely take the finger.
You know what I want to believe about you? What I think I do believe about you?
What?
You would cut it off. You would take the finger. You would seriously believe that you're not going to give the finger back. But once whoever it is caught up to you and had a lengthy conversation and you had the thought in your head that maybe by now the finger is dead, you would give it back. You would give it back just when you didn't think you wanted to.
You actually think you know me, but you have no idea who I am because this is exactly what would happen. I'd cut off the finger. I'd take the finger in anger. I'd go put the finger in a freezer so it would stay good, but I'd tell the person I threw it out. I just let them sit with that for a while, and then I'd give it back. That's more of who I am.
I'm pretty sure that after a while passes, though, like the other half, the person half, isn't going to accept the finger anymore.
Well, that's the issue with you and your stub.
Your stub didn't wait long enough. Sorry.
Lorena Bobbitt took the penis and threw it out the window while driving away. Now that's wild. I like her. I like her style.
Could you imagine
I bet that man was nice to every other woman he dated after that.
Could you imagine driving down that road and just like feeling like a little and then like you think you hit a squirrel or something?
I think we hit a bunny.
And like the next morning you see on TV that this man's severed penis was found on the side of this road or whatever, and it's been squished by a car.
No. It's roadkill.
There's nothing.
Flat.
There's no better way to say you don't like, other than maybe
it looks like one of those rulers those things that you used to smack on your wrists.
It looks like it was literally rolled by a rolling pin. Yeah, the only more disrespectful thing you could do to something than throwing it in the street is like flushing it down a toilet, I guess. But throwing it in the street's bad. Like,
you want to hear a crazy story about my mom?
I always do.
Okay, my dad told me this story that when they were together, he got this really good job. They were like really poor, and I was really little, and like my mom must have been like 23 or something, 24 here, and my dad got this really good job selling tropical fish. So he would go out to the ocean.
You told me this story. I think you might have told the story on the show recently. Yeah.
Have I told this show, you guys? I mean,
wait. Confirm, you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They have. Yeah. Yeah. And then she killed all the fish with bleach.
I mean,
and that's crazy.
That's really crazy. I would feel so bad killing tropical fish.
Me too.
Like I could.
I
like,
told
I
her, I was like,
the
you know,
fish
that's
into
like
it.
psycho, right? I was like, you know, that's like actually like that's what psychos do that murder people. That's how they act. And she was like, he shouldn't have pissed me off. I'm like, you're insane.
That's really crazy.
For me, you know what? A lot of people think I'm crazy, right? Like a lot of people that I know think I'm crazy. But most people that meet my family, like when Tanner and Nate went to meet my family, when they came back, they both agreed, like, you are so well put together for what you came from. Like, I literally, for me to be as like sane as I am, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. It's not easy because like my entire life, everything was chaotic, crazy, fighting, no peace, no communication. You didn't talk, you yelled, like the whole thing. So it's for me to just have a few conflicts a year, especially being in the industry I am, where it's constant, like people giving their opinions and like people who are very blunt, it's actually really, really good.
Yeah, I've actually heard this from every one of our friends who's met both of your parents.
Yeah.
Literally.
So sometimes people will tell me I'm crazy and I'm like, no, you guys, I'm actually doing good. You should be proud of me.
At least you would ice the finger.
Yeah, I would ice the finger. Like, I'm not going to let his finger go bad. I'm just going to scare him a little.
Right. Like your mom would like eat the finger or something like that.
My mom would serve the finger back to him in a dish.
Fucked up.
Yeah, make him eat his own finger.
That's really good. You're really your mother's daughter. Just the idea that you think of these things.
Truly. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Damn, sis. Yeah. Johnny Depp, poor guy.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. That's what he gets for dating blondes.
I mean, the way that I was watching Pineapple Express at my house a few weeks ago, and my dad came into the room and looked at the TV for a split second, like literally less than a second, and went, "Oh, that's a young Amber Heard." I was like, "That's weird, Dad. You're in your 70s. How did you?"
Oh, he loves Amber Heard.
How'd you do that?
Men love crazy bitches.
How did you do that? And I was like, Dad, you're 74. You identified a young Amber Heard in.
I don't know Amber Heard now what she looks like. He's obviously a big Amber Heard fan.
A heartbeat it took. It was crazy. It was awful.
Your dad definitely jerks off to Amber Heard.
I don't want to know, Dad. You Amber Heard.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I can't.
Well, I don't know what else to say.
I don't know. At the Halloween party I was at last week, I just want to leave you with this week. I heard somebody say the words. I'm assuming that I'm just going to say the quote. I heard someone say the words, "I only really do blow off marble in the Hamptons." which really struck me. It just struck me as quite the sentence. It was a shocking sentence to hear.
I only do blow off marble in the Hamptons.
I only really do blow off marble in the Hamptons. And I think I misinterpreted it. I think the marble was the special part. I don't think the person only ever does blow if it's off marble and in the Hamptons. I think he only ever does blow off of marble when he's in the Hamptons.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it was still it was so striking to me.
That's a weird thing to say.
The privilege in that sentence. Cocaine, marble, and the Hamptons all in one short breath.
The way that rich people are so comfortable being on cocaine is insane. They do it so casually.
Yeah, it's very true. It's
rich
very true.
People, it's like not even like a shocking thing.
It's like once cocaine becomes affordable, they take on a new personality in the drug world.
Yeah, totally. It's really weird.
I like to think that I'm going to be able to get rich without developing a coke habit. Like a major one, you know?
I hope that for you, Alex. I hope that for you. I know that I can't develop a coke habit because it triggers my migraines.
Fair enough.
No, I did not do coke last night, if everyone's wondering. I don't know why I have a migraine this time. I hate
Kimmy's
getting
got
migraines.
a little migraine. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the worst.
I feel like we need to not do the show if you have a migraine, baby girl. You can always tell me that the migraine is too strong. The grain is too...
And I usually know like the day before that it's coming. I can feel it. It's like they call it like an aura. There's like a weird sensation you get in your head, and it's like a warning.
I've only ever thought of an aura as a positive thing before.
No, there's migraine auras. You know, do you get like a period aura? Like right before your period, your body just feels like tingly and like off a little?
No, I get like emotional, like it's all like mental. Everything that's warning me about it is like, oh, I feel like crying because I looked at something and I didn't like the way it looked, you know?
Yeah, no. Before my period, I get like my body feels weird. It feels like slightly like how your foot falls asleep. That feeling, my whole body starts feeling like that a little bit.
I get I might have mentioned this before, but I get a frozen nipple every now and again. It's not
I remember your frozen nip.
It came back for the year. I mean, not for the year, but like I hadn't had it all summer, all spring. And I got me a frozen nip last week. Lasted like 7 hours.
No. Like
7 hours. It just like completely just like loses sensation. It's tingly. It feels freezing cold, and
don't go downstairs. Don't go downstairs. Your dad's gonna be like, "Wow, you look like a young Amber Heard."
But it's only one, and it doesn't even harden up. It actually is not. It doesn't look like a freezing cold nipple. It just is on the inside. It's fucking wild. It's
fucking weird.
It's so uncomfortable. I've looked it up. It's not a major thing. It's just like a fucking nervous disorder. But man. Sometimes you see me and you don't even know what I'm going through. I might be on hour 6 of frozen nipple. You don't even know.
Hey, listen, some people have corona. Some people have their kids locked in cages. Others, their nipply gets a little cold every once in a while. We're all dealing with our own struggles, people, so let's be kind to each other.
Listen, Kim, I know your migraines are rough and everything, but sometimes my
nipple gets chilly and it's just so hard, and your ex sees it all day.
Literally all true. God damn it.
I'm leaving. Goodbye, everybody. You guys, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Broad Topics. You guys can find me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. And where can they find you, Alex Scarlato?
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and head to gasdigitalnetwork.com and use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX, for a 14-day free trial with access to every single episode of this show on demand in HD, bonus content, live chats, and more.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.